That Murkomen of yours is going to ban this country. The way things are going. And we have a duty to tell you, as we go towards the elections, if that Murkomen is going to remain in that docket, he is going to ban this country.
Mr. President, you are playing with fire. If you continue planting the wind of goonism and violence, you shall reap the whirlwind of anarchy.
Walikimbizana na mimi na kuweka matia gas na kupiga yote hiyo. Wakati wanakimbizana na mimi nikielekea upande wa Naivasha, Gachagua akapenya akahutubia mkutano.
Unalipa watu kuja kukusikia. Napiga hesabu. You bring women leaders to State House, 12,000 of them. You give each one of them 10,000. That's 120 million. Saa hiyo hakuna chakula Kenyatta National Hospital. Hakuna madawa huko. Grade 10 kids hawaendi shule wengine. Tunaambiwa vitabu havijafika.
You have already provoked the mountain people. Now you want to provoke and agitate the man nation. I have no authority to advise you. But for the sake of this country, I think it's my civic duty, William Ruto, to tell you. You appointed a reckless, excitable, dangerous, childish, juvenile fellow as Minister for Interior, and you gave him instruments of violence. That Murkomen of yours is going to ban this country. The way things are going. And we have a duty to tell you, as we go towards the elections, if that Murkomen is going to remain in that docket, he is going to ban this country. Yesterday, those police officers aimed bullets, live bullets, kwa gari ya Mheshimiwa Matiang'i, kwa gari ya Mheshimiwa Kalonzo, kwa gari ya Rigathi. Ni Mungu tu alitusaidia. Let me tell you, William Ruto, today, on record, because it's important that I advise you. Not that it is my job, but I'm a Kenyan, and I belong to this country, and I have no other country. If Murkomen and his boys, one of these days, in the misadventure and juvenile escapades, injure or kill Fred Matiang'i, Kalonzo Musyoka, Eugene Wamalwa, Rigathi Gachagua, that will be your last day in State House. This country will face civil strife and will have no country. William Ruto, you are playing with fire. You have allowed a childish character called Murkomen to play around with national security and the stability of the Kenyan state. These are very popular leaders. You may not know, and you don't know the agitation that is going through the minds of the Kenyan people. If I had been killed in Witima, today you would not be in State House. If yesterday Fred Matiang'i had been shot, or Kalonzo Musyoka, you would not be in State House. Kenyans will drive you out of the State House and there will be no country here. Please, we respect our Constitution. Bad as you are, terrible as you are, much as you have ruined the country, we are reasonable enough to know that this is a country of the rule of law. And we are willing to wait for the next 14 months to remove you through the ballot. Don't create a situation where Kenyans will remove you from power. And one of the ways for you to leave State House is to injure or kill the leaders of the United Opposition.
Ukifika mahali unalipa watu. Mumeona clips hapa. Rais anaelekea Kisii kesho. Tangu wiki jana ni kulipa tu unaendelea. Watu wanaweka laini wanalipa. Wewe jiulize wewe mwenyewe, hiyo pesa inatoka wapi? Unalipa watu kuja kukusikia. Napiga hesabu. You bring women leaders to State House, 12,000 of them. You give each one of them 10,000. That's 120 million. Saa hiyo hakuna chakula Kenyatta National Hospital. Hakuna madawa huko. Grade 10 kids hawaendi shule wengine. Tunaambiwa vitabu havijafika. Part of my community are in the arid and semi-arid areas. Government papers are the ones that are announcing when they open school next month, 2 million will be in danger of not accessing education because the government cannot raise the 4.8 billion for school feeding program. State House iko ya kupewa wakorino 3,000 kila mtu. Lakini watoto hawaendi shule. Our priorities are not even upside down. They are worse than that. Sasa wananchi, I'm telling you the truth because you wonder, are we okay? Are we normal? Are these normal people doing these kinds of things? As Eugene said, we served in the National Security Council. Focus on the threat profile. Al-Shabaab, the drugs that they are allowing through Mombasa, and what they are doing to our children. That is the threat. How is Ngogoyo a threat? He is going to a meeting to address people who elected him. At the end, in fact, if you want to come to Kajiado tomorrow, tutaondoka leo. We are not eating Kajiado. We will leave it all here. You can also come tomorrow and talk to the people of Kajiado if you want.
I don't want to address Kimani Ichung'wah because he's your majority leader in parliament. But I can tell you, from what I saw, Kimani Ichung'wah will be lucky to serve even one term. Because if there was a way they can recall him, they will recall. And I think the people of Kikuyu may just want to do that. Because how else do you explain that kind of brutality? Lakini nawashukuru sana, walikimbizana na mimi na kuweka tear gas na kupiga yote hiyo. Wakati wanakimbizana na mimi nikielekea upande wa Naivasha, Gachagua akapenya akahutubia mkutano. So it was very good. Walikimbizana na mimi na tear gas, ndio Senator Wambua alikuwa anaumia. Niliona gari hapa nyuma ina moshi. Karibu niseme hii gari itaweza kushika. Kumbe ni tear gas canister imeanguka hapo kwa in front of the windscreen. Alafu inatoa all the smoke. Wanakimbizana na sisi kilomita 10. Why? What point were you trying to make? And does it not hurt your conscience that this country has left you, completely left you?
Yes, Murkomen, you said yesterday that goons are a threat to our national security. But today in Kajiado, we want to say that it is not so, Mr. Murkomen. It is you as a CS Interior with your PS Amolo, Raymond Omolo, and your boss, Bwana Ruto, and all of you who are at Harambee House, the office of the president, you are becoming an existential threat to our national security. Agreeing to let our police officers go into bed with goons, forming an unholy alliance between the police and goons. This is a threat to our national security. It is a threat to our democracy. Na ndio sababu siku ya leo we want to demand ya kwamba this unholy alliance must end. Na kama Bwana Ruto na kina Murkomen wataendelea kucheza na usalama wa taifa letu, Mr. President, you are playing with fire. If you continue planting the wind of goonism and violence, you shall reap the whirlwind of anarchy. We are seeing an election coming, na hii hatari tumeanza kuona wahuni kutumika na polisi kuhujumu wale ambao ni Wakenya wana haki kwenda popote Kenya. Kuja Kajiado vile tumekuja siku ya leo, kwenda Kisumu vile Senator Ososi alienda, kwenda Kitale vijana wetu wa Gen Z jana wamejitokeza wakisema kila mmoja wao niko kadi, na wanatumiwa wahuni wamepiga vijana watoto pale Kitale. Tumeona wahuni Kitale, jana tumeona wahuni kule Kakamega, juzi tumeona wahuni kule Kisumu, jana sisi wenyewe tumekutana na wahuni na polisi wamekaa kama wahuni hapa Kikuyu. Mr. President, we want to tell you ya kwamba usipoziba ufa wahenga walisema utajenga ukuta. Unless you stop this dangerous path your government is taking and promoting and actually protecting goons and using goonism as a tool of politics, you are putting this country in grave danger.
Kwa timba kali za Afrika, DAB Radio ndio mpango mzima.